playoffs going so far? Do they make that trip down the elimination bracket to potentially have to fight Looney and Pugsy later? We'll find out as we get into game number 1 here of the other side of winter semis.
Yeah, if you had asked me those questions yesterday, I would have just been like, yeah, obviously Cody, Travis, and Phazon.
Right, yesterday I wouldn't have said that we would have even been in this position
but
here.
Right
I
now,
assumed it would have been Stingray and Java, but
right now, I don't know, man. They've got the early damage lead. So this is going to go the distance, I feel.
And damage on their side, 100%. They do so much collectively as a team, but the team combos are usually...
Oh,
wait,
oh
Cody's going to go down already!
And here's the thing, Cody was the healthy one on the team. Phazon was taking the brunt of the damage. This is wild.
Bro, they eat their Wheaties this morning or something. They are built different.
Today is their day.
Uniquely designed. Like, every single way that you can think of it, they are playing so amazing right now. Pier getting the DC.
My gosh.
Oh my goodness. This guy, look, just Cody, just drop down. Just drop down. Let him have it at this play. They are playing. They're barely taking any damage. They're barely been hit.
So healthy. They've taken 2 stocks. They're about to take a 3rd. Oh, Phazon just busting that. Everybody, get away. Get away from my teammate.
Honestly, I like that. That was a frustration. Like, just back off. But now, can they get anything out of that? They're going to potentially find one right here. Pier is going to most likely make this back. Phazon trying to close this out. Maybe trying, weapon toss down, but he's not going to get it. Cody Travis sending Dawg off to the side, but Dawg getting super aggressive.
So we always talk about Cody Travis being the stock tank for the team. Right now, he finds himself as the first one down on their final stock. Pretty much just as Dawg and Pier get sent down off of their first.
Stock take. We've seen Cody Travis with 1,000 damage on the side of his play, and he's there might be a difference of 1,000 damage to 400 the way things are going right now.
Phazon is trouble,
losing
man.
that stock. Okay, all right. I am so confused. This is so good. Pier and Dawg are playing so incredible right now. I love it. Cody and Phazon are probably just as confused as we are. Like, okay, we have to go into the playbook and we have to pull out all the stops in this next game because they are struggling.
Man, you see Cody finding the range on how low do you have to be to not get hit by those boxing gloves that Rayman is tossing down.
Exactly. Let's make it clear, too. It's not like Pier and Dawg are slouches in any meat. They're solid players, but we have never seen them perform to this level as we see Phazon having to deal with a 2v1. Here, 3 stacks up to 1.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how often Phazon has to find himself in this position. Usually he's there to support Cody and they just kind of coast on through to victory. But right now, this is rough.
Yeah, this is usually where the mixtape starts coming in. This is where they start, okay, what can we get on the dev stream this week? And right now looking like they're going to be joining on the dev stream as the GC Neutralites come through, closing out game number 1. Everyone, we are looking at a 1-0 lead on the side of Dawg and Pier.
My gosh. I mean, we said they were punching above their weight today. They're just like, no, we're just ridiculous.
No, we are in a new weight class,
Every
and we're going for the
dog has his
championship
day,
belt.
and that is today.
That belt is mine. We're getting the 2's belt today. Springs is a different time to play. And this is also the best time to be playing like this as we lead into midseason to try and get that. Like, they are making such an incredible push right now. I'm curious to see what it's going to look like after all of this. All right, they're getting the separation right now. There's not much else to be said that Cody and Phazon, they have to have a dominant, like, early game just to get that confidence going.
I mean, especially because Cody, it looked like his confidence was completely shattered. He's off the Barraza. It was the quick swap over to the Val. Map didn't change. Nobody else changed anything. But even with that, Cody finds himself incredibly damaged early on.
Yeah, it's not too often you see Cody actually switch off either because, like, it's so difficult to deal with Cody when he's on point. When you're getting hit with side airs every time you try to get a combo started, it's frustrating. That never happened last game. And he's not going to be able to show off the Val either, nor is Phazon going to be able to show off anything either, because once again, TWK, this sentence comes out. Pier and Dawg are currently holding a 2-stock lead.
This train don't stop. Momentum, it just keeps on going. They've got it right now.
I want to stay on this train. This train is extremely fun. I hope it ends at an amusement park because this has been a wild ride. And this ride is continuing as Pier refuses to give up the first stock, finally gives it up there. Let's see if Dawg can answer back as well. All right, he's able to hold on to it for a little bit longer, but Phazon, look at the health. Look at the damage Phazon has already taken.
Oh my gosh. That's going to be bad news. All right, great. Oh no. That was such a crucial combo. They needed that team combo. We know Cody, Travis, and Phazon, they practiced so much. They needed to take down that stock to kind of take the lead back and the momentum back.
You get so much damage out of Wushang, too. If you lined that up, that would have been an even game. Actually, even with the Val, for that matter, they could have gotten themselves right back in. But the defense cannot be said enough. Even though the offense has been great from the blue team, how often do we see them get out of bad situations? They've been able to hold on to, like, they're minimizing the damage again here on the second stock, and they're gonna get another 2-stock lead.
Yeah, this is a healthy lead. Just the way that they are managing to control the team of Cody, Travis, and Phazon, this is like we're watching Luna and Pugsy and Winters all over again.
Yeah, look, TWK, it's a best of 5.
Yeah.
But I am slowly already starting to think that we are going to see Pure and Dawg in winners finals if Cody and Travis do not answer somehow.
Well, they've managed to get Pier down to final stock. Dawg only needs a solid hit to go there as well. Cody's got him off stage. Yes, practice this combo.
There you go. There you go.
Oh no, turned around the other way.
All right, they got some damage at least going here, and are holding stage. So that is very important right now. And they do have a chance to potentially knock out Pier and get a 2v1 because Dawg is deep in the red. Recovery's going to take him out, and good dodge there from Pier going upwards, away from that, not getting punished.
Oh, caught him before the landing. Pier with the sweat drops. Oh no!
Oh,
wasn't able to make the corner.
All right, now down to 1v1. However, one of them is at straight hit territory, but it's now on the difference of this is Cody versus Dawg. Cody has been in this position way more often than Dawg. How does Dawg answer?
I mean, he only needs one solid strike. Cody is playing from the back foot here, and there it is. Scoop up off the top. Dawg and Pier are now up 2-0. They're poised to take the set.
He snuck right in. He snuck right in under Cody as Cody went for the weapon toss to try and switch it back up and said, "That's for me," and just sent him right off the top. And we are looking at a 2-0 lead for Dawg and Pier. See, that sentence keeps coming out of my mouth, and it's still incredible to even think about. Do we see a reverse 3L? I honestly don't know. Like,
no one would have predicted this. If there's somebody out there, I mean, props to you. Definitely tweet that out and just be like, look, here's my prediction, time stamped before the tournament started. I knew.
The one person, if they actually tweet that out, it's edited. Ain't no way. But if you did, I want to know every single winning number after this. But Apocalypse now being the switch up. Combo game going to help them out a little bit here with the platforms. We're going to see the switch as well over. It's going to be double Val going into this potential final game.
Right now, I mean, hey, Phazon and Cody, they've turned this around. They've got the damage lead. Stuffed the recovery. They've taken the first stock just in 30 seconds.
All right, the answer was to throw hands. That's literally what it was. Just get gauntlets out and start boxing because it's working way better. Phazon with the incredible early play. Cody getting some hits in there. And the most important part, they got that stock. They got Pure deep in the red, and they have barely taken any damage. Way different gameplay so far.
Yep. So now Cody, he got one game of warm-up on the Val, so now that's kind of starting to hit its stride. And Phazon off of the Rano onto the Akuma. He just needed the hatred.
Exactly. Look, like, sometimes, look, spite is a great motivator. And if you can get that going right now with the way that you guys were getting cooked in the first 2 games, it might help them out. Phazon's going to find his way back on. Cody's going to get through that pressure they had as well. But Dawg goes down.
Already to his final stock. They finally took out Cody, but look at all the damage that was done. All right, Pierre, you are a madman, and I love it.
Pierre might have pulled the MVP play of what could be this game if they make a comeback, because you said it, dialed in. Red team was dialed in this game. Their team combos have been great. Their ability to separate blue team has been incredible, and great punish there from Cody, recognizing that you saw Dawg coming back in to try and break that up, and he keeps going for the N6, not able to really do much about it. Sends it back off into Dare. Phazon, can he get a ground pound? Goes towards the right, and Dawg
double Dare! Not enough to take out Phazon. He saved his options so smartly, made it back to the wall.
All right, and they have Dawg very deep in the red here. So is Pier. Dawg's going to avoid that on the side. That definitely would have sent him flying. All right, good defense once again. Decider's going to send him apart, but Cody sending him back off, separating the 2 of them. This is a power play, but Decider sends him all the way off.
Man, Dawg has been doing such a great job.
Ain't no way.
Let Pierre take Phazon off the top, but the way that Dawg has been playing around all the signatures that Phazon was trying to find it with him.
Exactly. Like, now They have a stock up here with Cody. Cody's defense has been incredible. Pier doing his best to try and save Dawg as much as he can, but Dawg finally slips up. Dawg was doing incredible to avoid as many hits as he can, but now you're looking at a 3-stock comeback.
Oh, little, just quick little handoff into handoff. But here's the thing, Pier cannot afford that damage. He still has 3 stocks to cut through if he wants to make this comeback.
Exactly, he needs that.
That's an opportunity. The stuffed recovery, no, couldn't get it. Cody fighting his way back onto stage.
And
Goes for the neutral air instead of the ground pound. This is starting to slip away from Pier.
Yeah, Pier getting hit quite often, but can't really commit to the recovery right now because of the ever-looming threat that is Phazon over on the side there. If on our neutral air is not going to do enough. Phazon going for the weapon toss down to try and interrupt Cody for going for it, but Cody held on to that second stock for so long. Cody's defense mattered so much because they had an incredible start. It started to shift away, and then Cody stopped it.
Man, I'm just so thankful that they managed to find the answer because it was looking insurmountable. They needed some sort of change. It seems like Apocalypse, the change over to Val and Akuma seems to be what has been working to dismantle. Also, Pier hasn't been able to be such a menace over the corner with those down gauntlet signatures. The flying boxing gloves.
Very true, because every time you saw the separation coming from Dawg and you gave Pier an opportunity by himself on the side, it either led to a stock or it led to somebody trying to get a double up or trying to go to stop him. You see Phazon coming back in, and Dawg usually got a free punish off of that. But 300 damage difference that time, and we're going to be seeing the same characters going back into it. No switch up on that. I'm curious to see what the stage pick was because I looked away from that as it was going into it. But I am very happy that we at least get to see another game because you were right. This was looking at one point like a 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much all but done, right? But now we're going to find ourselves back onto Mammoth Fortress for the map pick. This, you know, in the past has benefited Dawg and Pier. We only saw that little bit of life from Cody, Travis, and Phazon last game on Apocalypse. So the answer is it transferable between locations?
Possibly. Let's see if it comes out. I think the biggest thing is how do Dawg and Pier keep their composure, because it's been very good so far with the previous sets and the fact that we're up 2 games. So you put that one in your back pocket, right? You have the wider stage. You don't have to worry so much about the individual platform being around to separate them. And you get Dawg who can line up separation like that as he sends everybody packing. Not going to get the KO there with the side air, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get in quick enough. Phazon's going to miss the wall touch at the bottom, and that was an extended, but it was a double KO.
Yeah, the delayed double.
Well, that's one good way to get things going if you're trying to figure out a way to get back into it after the last game.
That is an understatement. I also love the call that Pier made, you know, when he was watching Cody, Phazon try to make it back to stage. Saw he didn't have the distance for the dive kick and did not go and chase him, did not try and go for anything unnecessary, because that's how you maybe give them a chase dodge.
That's happened a few times in the previous games where we saw someone go, I think it was Walshy tried to go get Meg D, and then Walshy ended up losing the stock because it gave Boomy a free edge guard. It's like, oh, you're down? Okay, cool. Get down there. Like, just keep, but D-Light Recovery is going to take Dawg off the top, and the red team did not take a lot of damage after that first play.
Yeah, that was a great momentum stop right there. Dawg and Pier, I mean, they looked like they were just going back, returning to old tricks of Game 1 and Game 2. But Phazon and Cody, they've changed it up. They know how to, I don't know, really dismantle the game plan of Dawg and Pier. The moment that they start splitting the team, that's where it all starts to unravel.
I feel like this is the double gauntlets. The ever-looming threat that you get hit by one and you're now getting juggled. And they're not as fearful of what was being presented to them earlier by the blasters. Like that's been the real big key factor that they were able to stop from Cody.
No!
But he finally gets hit. There's one. There's two. Weapon toss down. I don't think you're getting back here. Phazon, actually, Pier has him covered. But, Cody Travis immediately gets in the way to let Phazon get back.
Weapon drop right on the side. Who's going to go for it? It's Phazon. He snuck in. Grabbed it clean.
Now, Phazon taking a lot of damage, just trying to help out Cody Travis over there. Excuse me, Cody was taking a lot of damage, trying to help out Phazon. Ground pound coming through, but Dawg's not going to get hit. Very aggressive play there from Phazon, trying to get in, and does not get hit by the read attempt with the recovery. Doesn't get hit as well again on the landing, but good save from Cody.
Dawg up near the top. Look how damaged Phazon was. He was in that barbecue sauce color. Of course he went rocketing off the stage.
My goodness. And once again, you were talking about those D6 coming in from Pier. They've been a menace. And speaking of a really big problem right now, Cody is deep into red. Might not make this back. If he does get around this, good recovery. Gets around. They can possibly take up Pier. Wait a minute. There's still a chance for Team Cody, Travis, and Phazon. Even though Cody is very unhealthy, those answers mattered a lot. And now they have an opportunity to even it back up.
Yeah, so we find ourselves in one of those positions where now Cody has to play the support role to Phazon. It flips their team on the head a little bit, but they have to do it because Cody, if he gets knocked out, that's Phazon left alone.
And Cody
no.
finally gets caught slipping, poking his head above the ledge, but it's on Phazon. Go for the ground pound. This is not going to get the hit, and now he's going to be going to the wall. He doesn't really have many options here. You have to watch out for Endlight. You have to watch out for the jump Sair coming in from Dawg, waiting for you to commit to an option, but he gets him with the D-Light, sends him off.
What a ladder, and Dawg and Pier add another name to their victims today. That's a 3-1 victory. They're going on into winners final.
Let's take a look at how many people they've sent to the coroner's office, shall we? So they have sent Java and Stingray to the coroners. They have sent Radish and Taffy to the unworkable defibrillators. And they have now called 911 on Cody, Travis, and Phazon. They have an incredible run here today at Springs.
Every dog has his day, and that is today. I mean, they are just playing out of their mind. Pier and Dawg, they're in rare form.
Rare form. This is Goku and Vegeta on screen right now, man. What do you
dream team?
Like this is